And today we are up at the groundbreaking ceremony for the new unneeded public works building in the city of Orono. This $18 million boondoggle that there's the mayor's vehicle right there that creep wants to foist upon this city. Let's not forget is completely anti-green. There wasn't even a net zero consideration for the building. Not only was there not even a net zero consideration, there's absolutely no green energy at all involved in this. And this guy and these people who say they are going to have a 100-year building for the community can't be bothered to understand that the next 100 years is going to be a green movement. That's what the world's doing. The whole world's going green, trying to figure it out, not in Orono. Spin it around. Oh, hold on, let me get that. There we go. Here we are. Look, we got one person filming. Let's go ask the mayor. How come there's no green? Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to ask you why there were no green considerations in this building at all.
It's not appropriate to talk to you. Sorry.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you have a lawsuit.
You're not talking to me. You're talking to the people of Orono right now. Why are there no green considerations in this building at all? I mean, you started a company, Go Green Energy LLC Corporation. You said that was to go green, to install green stuff.
So if you're going to be on the job site, you need safety requirements stuff on, please.
Okay, get me some. He doesn't have any. Look, see, the mayor right there, he has none. And you told me that, really?
We got stuff right here.
Okay, well, then let's have everybody here don it. If that's what we're going to do. So come on, Mayor. It's a simple question. Why are there no green energy considerations at all in this building? Why would that be? The people of Orono would like to know.
Here we go. I like your other hat too, but
Yeah, that's okay. Here we go. We'll show everybody. There, Turbine guy had to switch out to be on the site. So now I got my helmet going. Now if they can just get me a safety vest, I'll throw that on too and we'll be all set. Let me see.
this is a private trailer.
I was looking for a safety vest.
I don't have to provide you anything. Can you please leave?
I'm not in.
Can you please leave?
I'm not
Can
in.
you get off my stairs? Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Excuse me. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah. Excuse me.
See that, folks? Private trailer. The mayor has run and hidden. You can't make that up, folks. Orono Mayor Walsh, too afraid to stand up to his policies, runs and hides from the camera. That's your mayor. Everybody out there who's defending this guy, that's who he is. He isn't going to answer to you why he does or doesn't do something, because he does it for himself. Can you believe that? Spin that around again. I guarantee you he's going to stay hidden in there like a little child until it's time to scoop a shovel.
What's up?
No, he said he doesn't have to provide me one. So, that's fine. Oh, here he comes.
Hey Dave, Tom, DJ, grab a shovel so we get a photo.
All right.
Dave, we got the architect, the engineer, public works guy.
The usual
Yeah,
stuff.
you can use mine and do it.
Oh, for the
No,
city.
I wanted to help take a picture.
The Turbine guy himself participated in one of these, but it wasn't a boondoggle years ago. We were helping them build the senior center.
First of all, I want to say thanks to all the team that helped put this together. The Orono City Council, our staff, our fabulous city administrator, engineer. We had DJ at the Public Works who helped us kind of get this all designed. Our architect who helped put it all on paper so we could get it bid out. Our guys, engineers, our designers, and our bidders, and all that kind of stuff. It's a great day for Orono.
Where's the green?
Public Works.
Where's the green energy?
Into the 23rd century.
Where's the green
Keep our
energy?
city safe, and all
Where's the
things
green
that we gotta
energy?
do.
100-year building.
Thank you for everybody.
100-year building, no green energy.
Look forward to.
Where's the green energy?
We have a ribbon cutting ceremony next year.
Where's the net zero
So
considerations?
with that, let's
Net
have a
zero,
big
net
shovel.
zero.
And 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
All right.
time.
One more time. Okay, ready? 1, 2.
Where's the green?
All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll see you here back in a year. Thanks, DJ. Again, thanks for all your work and getting this thing together as well.
That's going to be a year from now when this building's built, and it's going to start costing you all money to power it. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have a perpetual bill going on this site when there didn't ever have to be a bill. That's how they're costing you money. Not only is this thing $6 or $8 million over budget, but there's no green energy considerations at all. What a backwards community. I can't imagine in this day and age, when there's federal money available for this kind of stuff, when the state is definitely pushing it, why these people would be so damn backwards and not even bother to consider green energy.
That's my reminder.
Spin around.
All right. Thanks.
So come on, Mayor, how come? You can't answer the people of Orono? How come there's no green energy on your boondoggle here? Your $18 million boondoggle? $18 million and you can't figure out how to keep us from paying a bill? It's supposed to be a 100-year building? Come on, just answer the question. Come on, let's answer this question here. Why is there no green energy on this building? Didn't you start a company, Go Green Energy LLC Corporation, to take advantage of green energy? Why would you do that and not do this? Why would you do that and not do this? Well, there you have it, folks. That's why I call him the Weasel, because that guy can't even be bothered to let you know why he doesn't care about not only our community, but the rest of the world. Oh my goodness. Let's go see if we can get the Public Works guy to answer a question. I bet you he won't. I got to return their helmet anyways. Here you go, folks. Your $18 million shovels right there. And there goes the mayor running away fast as he can. Hey, can I just ask you two why there was absolutely no green energy considerations for this building? I mean, was it just not even thought of at all from the start? I don't get it. In this day and age, with the climate crisis and everything going on and federal funds and other monies available, why is there no green here?
I can.
Give the abbreviated answer, please.
Sure. So solar was thought of. We looked at the 12-year paybacks for both solar and wind. Both of them were outside of the 12-year payback, which is kind of the.
That's ridiculous. I install solar. My payback times are a lot less than that. A lot less. My payback times All right, for businesses 2 to 4 years, and for residential typically 6 to 8.
So Jay, is this an advertisement, or did you want to ask a question?
No, I'm arguing with the fact that it's a 12-year payback. I've heard that kind of stuff before, and that's just not accurate because I'm in the business.
Okay.
Well, we did a comprehensive energy model, and that's what we came up with. Actually, it was close. It was like 15 and a half years. So what we did do was put in provisions from the panels to the roof, and we made the roof structure able to hold future solar panels.
So, did your computation include the fact that the price of energy increases every year?
It did, yeah.
Really?
We've used 10 years of data to inform the price moving forward. So it could jump even more, sure.
Well,
could.
it's going to. That's what's been going on.
Right.
You realize Excel went up 17% last year alone?
Yeah,
I mean, that's
so
just 1 year. When I do mine, I do a 4-year. For 4% per year.
we do 10.
And I average it over 25 years because that's the life of the system and the inverters these days.
Sure.
So if you do that, the payback time will typically be cut in half.
We just follow the state of Minnesota's B3 guidelines for how do we interpret the model and the data.
Well, I've never had a client come back and tell me I was wrong. In fact, I've had every one of them tell me this is operating better than you said.
Well, I think you're right. I think that making provisions for future solar was the right move in this case.
Okay, so you've made provisions.
Yep.
So then when I asked you in the council meeting, were there any net zero considerations? You said no, you were actually wrong. There are provisions for
I
it.
don't think that's what you asked me, Jay.
Yes, that's one of the questions I asked you.
You asked me were we generating energy here.
No,
No, that is not
No, that's
true.
not what I said. That's not what I said.
You guys gotta like stand by what you said.
Yeah, I asked
This is
you.
why we videotape this.
I asked you specifically, were there any green considerations, and you said no. And I said, how about net zero
You said green
considerations?
energy
And then I said, how about net zero considerations?
I
And you
don't
said no.
recall that. If
You
I
don't.
did-
I've got it on tape. And you. So I'm just saying.
That's
So
fine.
so you misspoke when you said that.
Over there a little bit. We're gonna take some more pictures.
Thanks.
So I'm just saying you misspoke when you said that. That's all.
Okay.
Well, because it sounds like there are some. I don't want to tell the people stuff that isn't true.
Okay. Well, then let's
You
do
know?
some research. Let's ask some questions in a normal fashion.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Reach out.
lot of common
Send me a
sense.
query. I'd be happy to answer.
A lot of common sense sustainability issues dealt with during this building too, just like any
Like
other
what?
building. Higher R values for the walls, local materials being used for most of the construction. It's a precast building, so all of it will come from within 500 miles. Almost all of it will come from within 500 miles. It's hard to get the windows from within 500 miles. But and then higher insulation values at the roof, the way that the orientation of the building was set. Shading in particular areas, not shading in other areas for solar heat gain, and prevention of solar heat gain during some seasons. Just a lot of the things that you'd see in almost any building nowadays, if you're, paying any attention.
Yeah.
So, in terms of being on the bleeding edge or the cutting edge, I don't think there are any factors. There's nothing like that on the building. But I think that the staff and the city did a great job looking forward into how they could bring those features into the building.
Well, how come it just wasn't put on now? I mean, there is federal money available for projects like
that was
this.
before that they changed the public entity's ability to get a rebate. That was before the Infrastructure Act. So I think if the Infrastructure Act was in play, it would have been a more serious consideration, I think that that's a huge thing. And we do a lot of work with many municipalities in many states, and I think that Infrastructure Act is going to propel a lot of them into making that last step. And I think that's important. That we recognize that, but this was before that, and I think that if that kind of funding was available, I think it would have been a slightly different story.
Is there any way to get a list of what you just said so that we can try and get the, I think the communication here has been really horrible.
It is really horrible.
You can see, I
Well,
was
you
in
can
that meeting with him, and he absolutely said no. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
what?
mean, he just lied.
Well, a lot of times it's the right venue. You got to pick the right venue. So,
A city council meeting's the right venue to
He's
ask
supposed
him
to
during
be our
public
point-
comment.
Yeah, he's supposed to be our point person.
And you would hope that he
Yeah.
would get it right,
Yeah.
and so he misspoke, whatever, he made a mistake.
But then say
But-
you
but-
don't know and get back to us.
Yeah, don't sit there and go after someone and say, that's not what I
But
said.
I think the going forward part is we need a list of what you just said.
Sure.
I've got some of it here, but I could misquote it. I would love to have that list so that we
Well, it
can.
sounds like there's
I gotta look at some things with you before I go.
sounds like there's a council person who's very interested in this topic. So
Who's that?
Alyssa.
Listen, okay.
So maybe I'll work with her to get something put down on paper.
Yeah, that would be really good because otherwise
Actually,
we're in the
that
dark.
that would really be good for you guys to do for the city. Just inform people, there's been stuff out here that the building isn't really being built green, and that's what he said, but that's actually not
That's what you
true.
said, Jay.
No, that's what you said in the meeting.
You and your cronies like
I've
to
got
spread
you
this
on
misinformation
tape.
all over the
I've
place.
got you on
I
tape.
watch it. I watch it.
Yeah, and I filmed it and I watched it the other day. I've got
Little
you on
integrity,
tape
a little
saying,
honesty,
look in the
and a little
mirror.
research.
Look in the mirror.
If you want
Who's
to
the
play reporter,
You're the
do it
guy.
properly.
You're the guy who came
Do
to
it
my. You're the
properly.
guy who tried to blame my 30-year-old driveway for the city street, 3-year-old street.
it was your problem.
No, the city
Still stand by
stormwater
that.
was your problem.
Let me explain something to you. Gravity, downhill. That's how it works.
So then when you built the
when your
road,
driveway sunk,
the driveway
it
didn't
took the
sink. The
water.
driveway was
It
30
did.
years old. The road
It
was
did.
3.
and the previous owner acknowledged that.
No, the driveway did
So,
not sink.
I'm done.
Oh
Thanks.
my God. This
I'm tired of
this
I'm
is
tired
what
of the
Orono
crazy.
has for a city administrator. Someone who
tired
can't
of the
even tell the
crazy.
truth.
I've
Well, don't
never
look
lied
at
to you.
me. When did anybody do anything about Go Green Energy LLC up there? I filed complaint after complaint what that guy did, and he's running around take over my business and use city funds
You
to go
talk-
after me.
talk to
And
Denny
you're
about your
telling me
Denny
the crazy.
problems.
No,
Talk
the
to Denny
city,
about
the
your Denny
city's
problems.
defending him. You are You chose to
We are
defend
not
him.
defending him.
Yes, you're defending him for his Go Green for his private business dealings.
We are not.
I've got the legal paperwork
We're
that
not.
says so.
We are not.
It says so.
Read it.
I did.
Read it.
I did. I did read
You
it.
probably need to get an attorney to help you because you clearly don't have the expertise and knowledge to handle this kind of thing.
Then how
Which is a
come?
common theme with you.
Then how come?
Common
How come
theme.
I was not guilty in the criminal trial pro se, buddy?
How come you've lost
How come
every
I was not
lawsuit
guilty?
you've had with the city?
How come
How
I was
come?
not? Well,
How come?
we're gonna find out in this
Because,
lawsuit.
yes.
We're
Because
gonna
of your
find out.
ignorance.
My
Please
ignorance.
stop.
You guys are violating state statute with your wind turbine ordinance.
We are not.
Yeah, you are. And
It's
Judge
been through
Bush's
the courts.
order. And Judge Bush's
It's
order.
been through the
It was
courts.
never ruled on.
It's been through
It's
the
never
courts.
ruled on.
No
It
one
was
from
never
this city has
ruled
spent
on.
time in jail.
It was never
But thanks.
ruled on.
You can go now.
Vanguard, you
Never
guys
ruled
need to
on.
You can go now.
Vacate the
It
property.
was never ruled on.
Yep.
We're gonna find out.
With the equipment.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
That's what the courts are for.
They are.
Yep.
And that's why I was not guilty in the criminal trial
Okay.
by myself.
Okay.
Where's my apology for Actually, where's my building permit for that? You put me through a criminal trial and you didn't even give me the permit I got. Where's my permit for that
Did you
project?
apply for the permit?
Yes, I
Did you
applied.
pay the permit fee?
Nobody asked for it. You guys closed the
There you go.
permit after the trial.
You need to go.
You guys closed it after the trial.
I know you got.
You guys closed it
your
after the
issue,
trial.
but Can you go now? We got equipment running.
This is where the new public works is going to be. My God, is that Adam Edwards ever a lying piece of what? Holy crap. You know, I'm just flabbergasted that someone who claims to be an engineer could be such a dunce. I don't know how else to put it. That guy, what we were just discussing, tried to tell me that a 30-year-old driveway with a 3-year-old road next to it, that the 30-year-old driveway sunk after they put the 3-year-old road in, and that was why there was a water drainage issue. He's too stupid to realize that when you put a road in next to a 30-year-old driveway that's already settled long ago, the road might be the issue if there's water drainage. And that's what the criminal prosecution was about, folks. About me replacing the driveway. They actually criminally prosecuted my wife and I for failure to obtain a permit to replace a driveway. I represented myself in criminal court and I won because this city's full of shit. That's why. And you got them sitting there all high and mighty. Well, they're going to find out with the lawsuit I just filed. They aren't so high and mighty. They're going to find that out for sure. And you can see definitely that Adam Edwards is a piece of work. My goodness. Obviously a little rattled by the lawsuit. Well, Turbine Guy going to sign off till tonight. Oops, let me hit the right button.